Natasha, and welcome to my laboratory. Just kidding, we're just making soup. But not just any soup. We are making a creamy sweet potato soup. This is my husband's favorite soup. It is the soup we make the most often in fall, and it does not disappoint. And I'm craving some sweet potato soup, so let's get started. We'll do some quick prep of the veggies. Chop up 1 medium yellow onion, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, the soup is going to be blended anyways. I'm using a yellow onion, but a sweet Vidalia onion or even a white onion would be okay in this soup. Set that aside. Then you'll need 1 celery rib. Onions and celery are considered aromatics. They add aroma and tons of flavor to a dish. Even if you aren't a fan of celery, I hope you give it a try because it adds great flavor and disappears into the soup once it's blended. Also mince up 2 garlic cloves, which is another must-have aromatic for a soup. What I love most about creamy soups is you really don't have to try too hard. It's all gonna be pureed together anyways. Next, you'll need about 2 pounds of sweet potatoes. These are easy to peel, just use a regular potato peeler. Chop your sweet potatoes into 1-inch pieces. They should be roughly the same thickness so they cook evenly. Set those aside for later, and last but not least, you'll need 1/2 pound of bacon, which is about 6 strips. Cut those into 1/2-inch pieces. We'll start with cooking the bacon. The bacon serves 2 purposes. It's so good as a crispy topping for the soup, but we also use the bacon grease to cook the veggies. Stir the bacon over medium heat just until it's browned and crisp. It should take about 8 minutes. Then remove it with a slotted spoon, and you want to keep about 3 tablespoons of bacon grease in the pot. To that, you're gonna add your onions and your celery. Saute the veggies for about 4 minutes, stirring occasionally over medium heat until the veggies are softened. Then add your minced garlic cloves and saute for another 30 seconds or until it's fragrant. Now stir in your diced sweet potatoes and your seasonings. If you're using fresh thyme, you can add just the whole sprig. There's no need to chop the leaves. Also add salt and freshly cracked black pepper, then pour in 4 cups of chicken broth. Bring that to a boil, then reduce the heat, partially cover and simmer for about 20 minutes or until the sweet potatoes are easily pierced with a fork. Before pureeing the soup, make sure you remove the sprig of thyme. There are a few different ways to puree a soup. I like an immersion blender because it gets the job done in one pot. My only beef with it is it does cause a little bit of splatter, but nothing that can't be wiped down with a moist paper towel. You can also blend this in a couple of batches using a high-powered blender. Once the soup is silky smooth, you're gonna add your coconut milk. Before you open the coconut milk, make sure to shake it really well, then pour in most of the can. I like to leave a little bit for the topping. Stir that in, bring it to a light boil, then season with salt and pepper to taste if needed. It is time to enjoy this sweet potato soup. I do like to garnish it because I feel like garnish really makes a creamy soup. And so today, since we've got bacon, of course, we're gonna use it. But I also like to add a little bit of greens. And I've got some parsley right from the garden, choppity chop. And then I do like to add a little swirl of coconut milk. So I do leave a little bit behind in the can, and we're just gonna plate this right now. And look at how silky smooth the immersion blender gets it. I mean, whether you use the blender or the immersion blender, it's both like super, super smooth. You're gonna love it. Oh, you can also put Parmesan cheese on top because the sweet potato soup is slightly sweet naturally, and so just a little bit of salty contrast is so good. It is such a luxurious soup, I'm telling you. Ooh, let's do the swirl first. I gotta do the swirl. Where's my spoon here? Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, so pretty. Okay, and then bacon. Oh my gosh, come to mama. And then just a little sprinkle of parsley. Just adds a little pop of color and flavor. Look at that. Oh, it's like the ultimate comfort soup for fall, and it keeps really well. It keeps well in the fridge, it keeps well in the freezer. Perfect for make-ahead meal. I don't think I'll ever get tired of this. We have been perfecting this soup for years, like literally years, and we have loved it. This is my husband's baby right here. He's been working on it.
I like how simple it is.
It's so simple. Okay, here we go. Hot, but good. Oh my goodness. Like 1 spoonful is not, it just doesn't cut it. It's such a feel-good soup. So much great, like, earthy flavors. I don't know if that's the way to describe this, but it's just like so homey, so comforting. The light sweetness from the sweet potatoes, and then you've got the salty bacon. It's extra creamy from that coconut milk, and, well, no, I was gonna say it's vegetarian, but we did put bacon in it. I guess if you didn't want to use bacon, we could still be friends, and you can use oil instead to saute your veggies and then just top it with something else, like cheese. Any way you shake it, this is so good. I love the fresh thyme in there too. For years we made this with dried thyme and it totally works, but just kind of take it easy on the dried thyme because it does have a bolder flavor to it, which my husband likes, but I like the gentle, delicate flavors of fresh thyme. It's so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. The soup really shines. It's also a really good soup to throw for a dinner party because, as you can see, once you add those toppings, it just looks so fancy, so elegant. Our kids go wild about it, which makes me happy because, you know, you want to eat all the colors of the rainbow, so we get our orange in this way. I hope you guys totally love it. Let me know if you guys have any recipe requests. I would love to hear from you in the comments, and let me know where you spotted Sharky in the video. Every week when we post a new video, we hide Sharky in the video, and the first person to spot him and let us know exactly what he's doing in the video gets a $100 prize. Also, if you haven't already gotten your hands on our new cookbook, we have an excellent soup chapter with so many family favorites in there. My best version of zuppa toscana. Also, home-style chicken soup, corn chowder, roasted tomato soup. There's so many. There's more in here. You guys are just gonna have to find out for yourselves. I will leave a link to our new cookbook in the notes. I'm gonna go enjoy myself a nice bowl of soup. Have my honey over there join me. He's been waiting very patiently. We'll see you on the next episode of Natasha's Kitchen. Bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. I'll stop now.